All right, we're going to look at that last example on the notes that we didn't quite get to today. We have a word problem here in application. What we are seeing is a problem about a dog race and the temperature at the beginning of the race and the temperature at the end of the race. And both of those values are given to us in Celsius. What we want to do is be able to convert this Celsius equation so that it gives us, so it becomes the Fahrenheit equation. Like if we know these Celsius temperatures, how do we rewrite them as Fahrenheit temperatures? So what we're going to do is apply the ideas that we learned with using or finding inverses of equations in order to do that. Basically, instead of getting y or x by itself here, we're gonna go ahead and try to get f by itself. So I'm just going to rewrite the equation really quickly. So, oops. So c equals 5/9 f minus 32. And so as I try to get f by itself, I want to be thinking about SADMEP, so that it's, I want to undo any subtraction addition first. I want to do any division or multiplication next. I want to do any exponents after that. I want to undo any parentheses after that. So, think about what's going on here. What do I have around the f? I've got some multiplication, but I also got some subtraction, but that subtraction is inside of those parentheses. So I actually can't deal with that until later. So the first thing I'm going to do is get rid of that 5/9. And so how do we do that? We multiply by its reciprocal. So multiply this side by 9/5, and then multiply the left side by 9/5. Well, on that right side, all it does is cancel. It doesn't distribute into the parentheses or anything like that. On the left side, we get 9/5 c equals, now that all that stuff on the outside of the parentheses is gone, I'm just left with the f minus 32 on the right. So now I can get rid of the 32 by adding 32 to both sides. And so what I end up with, and so I'm just going to, since the f is going to be by itself now, I'm just going to kick it back to the left side. So f equals, and then 9/5 c plus 32. So there's our inverse function. And what this represents is the function that would let us convert from Celsius to Fahrenheit. And almost done. All right, so find the Fahrenheit temperatures at the start and end of the race. So it wants us to take this 5 Celsius, plug that in. So that would be f equals 9/5 times 5 plus 32. So multiplication before addition when we're doing PEMDAS. So 9/5 times 5. So I can put a little over 1 there. So that'd be 45 over 5. And that would be 9. So plus 32. So if you notice what happened there, if we look at where we started, 9/5 times 5, the 5s end up just canceling. We're left with just the 9. If we kind of jump what happened there. So when it's 5 centigrade out, that would be equal to 41 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, and then that would be the start temperature. And then what would it be at the end of the race? So f equals 9/5 times -10 plus 32. So kind of think about how that happened last time with the 9/5 and the 5, how things canceled. So what ends up happening here is we can cancel the 5 and the 10, but that's going to leave us with a -2. Like -10 divided by 5 is -2, and then that's just going to multiply the 9 So that gives me negative 18 plus 32, which is 14. So 14 degrees Fahrenheit at the end of the race. All right. All right, so there's the end of that problem. Hopefully that helps you with your homework now.